Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Ash of God's Redemption. We are leaving March Watch, the same location that Hopper Rouley entered on day 23. We have switched to Thorn Brenin, and it's day 31. Our goal is to find our son, who apparently was abducted by a tribe of cannibals or a band of cannibals. In order to do that, we must pass the fortress of Frigga. Let's take the secret path. A scared young lad walks down the road. He introduces himself as Clemens. He's been hiding in the bush from a band of ancestors, which left the thoroughfare and turned on a seldomly used path. Luckily, the path leads to a long abandoned village, so the abominations won't hurt anyone. It seems like you can catch up to the ancestors if you want to. Clemens praises the gods for delivering him from peril and bids you farewell. The prospect of reading Barcana of a band of brutes is enticing, but should you risk fighting for such elusive gain? Sure, why not? The answers are too quick for your liking. You spend half a day looking for them and another half returning to the thoroughfare. Finally, you get what you want. You face the abominations and prepare for battle. Okay, so we lost one day. Ooh, we have all our party members have leveled up. Thorn Brenin. What do I want? Shockwave. Shelter, sure. More defense to the ally. Next we have Gleda Brenin. I do not want more hurt. I don't want cover. I do want more energy. Fleet. This will be free. And it has a cooldown of 2. Nice. Our tank, Soap. I'm getting onslaught. Brett is getting a cooldown reduction for the focus skill. Ramlin. Sure. Oh, you have one more skill point. Sure, get the ability. Score. You're a healer. Deals 10 damage. Armor crack, alright. More damage, sure. And that's about it. I think I'm going to give you this. And let's give you this and this, and that's it. Our deck is fine. We have 70% morale. We need as much experience as possible. 28, 27. Alright, I'm gonna put you here. You're going in the back. Alright. Not sure I wanna do this. My damage is just 15. Alright. Ouch. No? Okay. Just 10 damage. 15 damage. Unfortunately, this guy will not die. Fine, let's increase health. I'm gonna kill this guy. Perfect. Okay. Now I wanna kill you, so I'm gonna reduce that. And I'm gonna move here. Here. Perfect. Okay. Managed to stun this guy. Who do I want to kill? I'll kill this guy. Let's give him more defense. Sure, why not? Okay. Ooh, so much damage. Alright, do that. Oh my god. Okay. If you insist. Yep. Alright, we got some gold, some good XP. Let's continue on the robber's track. So we need to reach Frigga, I believe. You hear a temple choir and venture into the forest to see what monks are doing in this forbidding land. An odd sight awaits you in a clearing. Several wandering monks, identically dressed, stand with their arms raised to the sky, singing prayers. There is also a small company of guards. Their commander comes out to greet you. His name is Tristan. Tristan satisfies your curiosity. Laughing, he says that in the end times, when the reaping is raging, you should abandon your worldly possessions, take to the road and help the poor souls who are losing faith. He rests his hand on the hilt of his sword and casually asks if you're ready to praise the gods and ask them for forgiveness. Will you join the sacred choir? Taking a closer look at the monks and their gods, you conclude that they're crazy heretics. Men like this will be at your throat if you offend them. Perhaps you should oblige and sing a prayer or two. Worst comes to worst, you can always run away. Get away as fast as you can. Tristan doesn't chase you, but showers you with curses and shakes his sword at you. You're lucky that the madman had no archers. It could have been much worse, but the gods favored you. You return to the road. Nice. Alright, let's continue. More robbers. You look around, some landmarks are surprisingly familiar. You've been here with Krieger. You remember him mentioning a nearby grave, a battle site where a captain of the guard was buried. He was likely laid to rest with his weapons and captain's insignia. Tell your companions about the captain. You recall everything you've heard about the great warrior. The story inspires your company. Great heroes have lived in the past, so More must come in the future. Empowered by new hope, you resume your journey. Oh, nice. Our morale is high now. Alright, I think we are entering the fortress of Frigga. You approach the highway. It's teeming with soldiers and fugitives. You hear cattle lowing and heavy wheels creaking. People are leaving Frigga. A sergeant hails you. Hey, where are you headed? Haven't you heard we're abandoning Frigga? Name's Siglif, and I make sure everything goes smoothly on this road. So let me have a look at your papers, just in case. You show him the papers drawn up by Rusk. What's happening over there? We're coming from March Watch, so we're behind on fresh news. Siglif returns your papers and spits. The intendant shouldn't have sent you west. There's nothing for you there now. Girls and vandals have turned mad. They are just swarming onward, completely out of their minds. Prince Heatherleague is fending them off for now, but he is only stalling for time. You ask, and what about Prince Trig of Cherana? The sergeant looks at you surprised. Are you all living under a rock in that stockade of yours? The Jeranan king is dead, so his son is now making his way to Hyborg to defend it. He will also be crowned there. The sergeant has nothing else to say, so you venture onward knowing that time is short. Alright. You approach the white bastions of Frigga to find the mountain gate unguarded. At a distance, you hear men yelling and the clanking of weapons. It seems as if the enemy is trying to storm the main gate. Gleda turns toward you. I don't understand. There's a siege going on, but there's not a single guard at this gate. What are they thinking? You shake your head. While Frigga holds the road, the only way in is through the main gate. Still, there should be someone stationed here. Perhaps it's all hands on deck. Whatever the reason, no one stops you as you lead your party through the gate. This is where your son fought, so it's the best place to look for him. Going to Prince Heatherleague first makes the most sense. The prince will be commanding his men at the western gate. The city is nearly abandoned. You see the occasional guard and hear the distant creaking of carts, but no one pays you any mind. You ride into the square opposite the town gate. Toward the din of battle, a horn pierces the air with urgency. Eyes wide, Gleda looks beyond the gate, to the blood-stained mountain path that leads toward the forest. Dad, that horn signals a retreat, right? Why is that squad not withdrawing? The enemy is pressing the attack. You face the gate. A Barkanan squad that pushed back on assault is now trapped. Another band of girls joins the fray. You can spill blood, but it might end up being your own. Should you risk helping the Barkans or just keep searching for the prince? Frigga's defendants can make do on their own. While you're deep in thought, Gleda beats you to the punch. She rushes the gate, sword drawn. Cursing your sluggishness, you follow suit. Alright, let's level up and then make some changes to the team. Alright. Alright, so I am taking... Oh, Gleda is already in the party. Alright. gremlin. I'm not going to take Helm with me because he's too slow. I'm going to take a Templar. Alright, I think we are ready. Alright. Exor. This is the dangerous one. So I think I'm going to move you here. I'm putting you here. Perfect. You have 1 damage, so I need another 11. This is helped by 11. Okay. Alright, so now I think I'm going to use Onslaught and defense. Okay. There you go, more defense. And I am going to move here. Yes, please. Oh, he reduced my shield. That's not a problem. Ouch. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to kill this guy. Alright, so I wanna kill you. But first I'm gonna give you some energy. 15 damage. 14 damage. That's not good. Damage. There you go. Okay. Right. Nice. Ouch. Should probably attack you. Alright, this guy's dead. Ouch. Oh my god. Okay. I really need to remove this guy. Okay. Good. Nice. And we are done. Peaceful solution. Having thwarted the girls, you are forced to retreat. The assailants are at your heels. As the gate closes behind you, another wave of attackers crashes against it. Like the last, this fresh attempt is unsuccessful. A hail of arrows drives them back, and in minutes the besiegers retreat from Frigga's walls. One of the warriors you've saved wishes to talk to you. Wiping the sweat from his brow, "Thank you, Captain. I had not noticed the girls outflanking us. What is your name? And what brought you here? You are not from Frigga." "I am Thorn Brenin of Albius in Odalach and a captain in retirement. I'm looking for Prince Hedderlig." Squinting, "I don't look much like royalty without my crown and trinkets, huh? Sorry to say, you won't find another Hedderlig here. If you seek the prince, look no further. Just spare me the formalities."
Hey.
"Your Highness, pardon me. Truly, I did not recognize you." "Why are you fighting among the common soldiers?" "My people are exhausted, Thorn. We'll have to abandon Frigga, but the refugees need time to reach Hyborg. Our fighting buys them that. Nothing inspires soldiers like that prince fighting alongside them." "You could have been slain." "Even princes are mortal. Had we faced a more clever foe, I'd not be standing here. I'm not one to cower and hide." "You risk your life for common Berkans, who may not even be your father's subjects. I'm starting to see why you're so popular in Isana." "What happens to Berkana happens to Isana, and I myself decided which course to take. I paid no heed to contrary opinions. Have you any other questions?" "Why is the siege so poorly organized?" "I am no less surprised. I knew the Gels and bandits were different to Frisians, but I did not expect to have to repel at random. It's as if someone is driving these bastards to die at the walls of a fortress they've no need of taking." "You're right, it's not a proper siege and Frigga will not fall. Something else troubles you though. Is it the Frisians? Do they approach?" "Of course, the Frisians wouldn't miss their share of the fun. But we'll leave Frigga before they arrive. What's troubling is this chaotic siege. It's vexing. It appears as though Frisia has hired the tribes to do it, but I know that's impossible. The Gels aren't really themselves. Pillaging and kidnapping is their way, but to sacrifice their lives for a foreign city, I've heard rumors of steppe madness, but this is something else completely. Your guess is as good as mine." "Do you know the whereabouts of my son, Mark Brenin?" "I was just about to ask if you're related. I'm afraid I don't have good news. Your lad disappeared when the siege began. Druket still searches for him to no avail." "Who is this Druket and where can I find him?" "He's one of my men, and dare I say the best. He's looked after Mark since the lad arrived in Frigga. You should speak to Lon first. He's commander of the guard here. You'll probably find him in that house over there. I shall ask him to assist you." "My thanks, Your Highness." Thank you, that's all I wanted to know." "Wait, I hesitate to say this, but I owe you my life. I shan't forget it. If this pestilence doesn't destroy us, find me. I'm sure it'll be easy." "Yes, Your Highness." "Take your leave. I hope you find your son. He's a good lad, and now I know who takes after. Farewell, Captain Brenin. Farewell, Prince Hedderlig. Alright, so let's talk to Lon, who should help us find our son, Druket. Having spoken to the prince, you visit Lon, Frigga's commander of the guard. He points out a warrior beside a nearby house. That man, with his back to us, is Druket, freshly returned from a scouting expedition. Good day to you, Druket. My name is Thorn Brenin. I've been told that you're searching for my son, Macht. True, I do search for Macht, and I shan't rest till I find him. What's happened to him? He was ambushed. The place was crawling with thugs. It's as if someone gathered them up from all across Terminum, purposefully drove them mad, then herded them to Frigga. Max had a run of especially bad luck. Some unusual bandits have taken him prisoner. Cannibals, right? No need to mince words. I've seen much in my lifetime. Is there any hope that Max still lives? I'd have abandoned my search otherwise. These beasts only leave their lair for food. They've not come out yet, so there's still hope that he's alive. Do you know where he is? If I knew where your son was, I'd not be standing in front of you without him. What can you tell me about the White Tower? Wait, it's a death trap, even for cannibals. Though, considering all this madness, I've yet to search there. How did you learn of the White Tower? Long story. Let's say I've heard a voice. This may surprise you, but I understand. Why are you looking for him? The prince appointed me to look after Mac as soon as he arrived. I was like a mentor to him. You have an able son, Thorn, quick learner, but what a hothead. He acted rashly while in my charge. Please forgive me. Nothing to forgive. I remember myself at his age. I too would sneak away, looking for adventure. He will yet live and have his adventures. I know it. He was captured by these beasts under my stewardship. Even if you forgive me, I cannot forgive myself. Let's go and search for him. No time to lose. Every hour counts. Will the prince not object? Hedderlig's strict. He spares no more soldiers for the search, and all of Mac's men are already dead. But the prince won't stand in our way. He's not heartless, and he was fond of Mac too. Then let's go. There are many abandoned houses in Frigga these days. As good a place as any to rest and gather your thoughts. Alright. Let's level up again. More defense. More damage. Even more damage. And we have a new card. Peacefulness reduces attack by 6 to a random enemy unit. I don't like the randomness in games, so I'm not going to get this. Now I do like this, so I'm going to take it instead of cure. And I think I'm going to start using score as a healer. Alright. Let's head to the White Tower. The White Tower. Okay, this is the White Tower. Wolf Lair. Eagle Ravine. Let's take the Wolf Lair route. While you set camp throughout the day, Brett notices several men approaching. Immediately you recognize them as Gels. You are alarmed to see Highlanders in these parts. You order your companions to prepare for battle just in case. One of the Gels approaches your camp yelling, "Hey, you Berkanan schmucks, the name's Jarnhan, and I'm the leader of this merry bunch. Seems like our numbers are even, but my men are actual warriors. You are no match for them. Pay up, be it in gold or strixes, or you die." You step forward, the bandit's arrogance retreats under your gaze, but their leader remains cool. Seeing your captain stand on the door with the streaks, he pauses before breaking into a smile. Ask them why they need strixes. You suspiciously regard the girls. What do you need strixes for? They're rare, but they're not considered precious. Jernhan laughs. Not that rare. Sure, strixes don't grow on trees, but they are not diamonds either. I need them, silly Barkan, to save my skin in these wretched times. Very few people know this, so you should be grateful I've let you in on a secret. Attack first. The girl didn't surprise you, but gave you something to consider. Perhaps strixes are easier to find than you thought. It'd make life easier. You still need to do something about these cutthroats. You signal your companions and they prepare for battle while you address the girls. Aren't you a bit far away from home? Did you sense trouble in the air? It's you who are in trouble. You will die here and now. Alright, so... let's try this party first. Alright. Oh, these are very weak. I will not have troubles killing them all. Alright. I think I'm going to move here and hit this guy. Retaliation. Okay, I'm gonna give you shelter. And I'm going to move here. Alright. Dead. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna give you some energy. Alright, I'll have to move here. Alright. Alright. There you go. Okay. Damage. Let's get rid of the energy. Let's give you more health. Yeah. Nice. Let's take the windy path. Oh. A decrepit structure comes into view. You dismount and creep toward the pale ruins of the tower. It seems your fears were unfounded. Not many cannibals around. They must have scattered. Druket points to the ruins. The tower looks empty. I fear the bastards might panic and slaughter the prisoners. If you distract them, I'll sneak up from the side. I know this place, so I'll find a way. There's not much choice. You nod. Druket stalks around the tower. He signals you with a wave, and you walk straight toward the cannibal's lair. They notice you. A large bundle blocks your path. Well, look who's crawled out of the woods. Let's get to know each other. We'll be great friends. My name's Mabok, and yours is Dinner. Want to know how our friendship will play out? You spare us from hunger, and we'll be grateful. My name is Thorn Brenin. You like to ask and answer your own questions, I see. Yeah, I don't deny it. My mother always told me to be quiet, but I never shut up. She also told me not to play with my food, but it's too much fun. Do you know the game of questions and answers? Riddles. Care to play? If you're going to eat me anyway, what's the point? Because dinner, if you win, I'll share my biggest secret with you. Don't you want to know what's most precious to me?
Hey.
Because dinner, if you win. Alright, so well then, let me tell me a riddle. What everyone knows, but few accept. What everyone fears, but also scares with. What's different for each, but similar for all. What everyone hides, but none can tame. The truth. You guessed right, cunning dinner. As promised, I'll tell you where I keep my loot. Not that it'll help you much. In these very ruins, under the 20th tile in the 4th row, marked with a rune B. Wait, what's going on? Using the bandit's confusion to his advantage, Druket creeps toward the tower. Two cannibals rush to intercept him, but are quickly dispatched by his sweeping sword. With a grunt, Mabok sends some men to intercept Druket. The rest attack you. Mabok retreats toward the forest, but it does not matter. Your goal is to reach the tower and hopefully your son. The cannibals drive Druget toward the tower and he soon disappears in the ruins. You hope that he survives until you've dealt with the remaining man-eaters. Alright. Greta. More energy is always good. Alright. I don't think I need health. Alright, this is the maximum. The maximum health that you can add to a companion. Okay. Sure. Okay, I'm going to remove score. I'm going to put harm in. Don't think I'll be needing healing. Okay, these are pretty tough. So alright, I think I'm going to move here and use knockback. Alright. I need 13 damage. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Right. Okay. And we're done. Oh, a bunch of sixes. That's great. Paralysis. When the gun was defeated, you rushed toward the tower. Several dead bandits lie by the entrance. This true cat is clearly a skilled warrior, but all thoughts of him fade the instant you find your son's body. Greta pushes past you. She stoops over Mark, wailing, "Dead, dead, Mark's dead. We were too late." Grief buckles your knees. You turn away from the unbearable sight in anguish and meet Druget's gaze. "Damn them," Druget growls. "Too bad we didn't kill them all. Especially the leader. The bastard ran away. One day I'll find him and he'll beg for a quick death." Druget reaches out suddenly, flashing his sword in front of Gleda. She cries out in surprise as a short crossbow bolt bounces off the blade with a clang. But a second bolt comes too quickly. It pierces Druget's chest, just below his heart. Don't waste time on me, croaks Druket. I'm dead, and you know it. Take the bundle from my bag and the locket from my neck. Wait till you meet someone who can guess what's in the locket. If he guesses right, give him the bundle. It's very important. The dying warrior's gaze falls on Brett. Give him the locket. He should wear it. Now leave. In Opakum you will be saved. There is no other place. Go to the water manor. There you will be cleansed. Beware the woman with the narrow face. Ask about the woman. You have questions for Druket, but he is too far gone to answer. His dying wishes are unclear, but you feel a duty to honor them. You hang the locket around Brett's neck, telling him to keep it safe, and then set out for the water manor. You approach your son's body. Come and bid farewell to your brother. You say to Gleda through clenched teeth. He's left us forever. Several paces from the tower you spot a tile with the symbol B scratched into it. You lift it with the tip of your sword and discover that Maybach wasn't lying. With his treasure securely in your bags, you're almost ready to set out. A blanket of silence falls over the world as you stare at your son's lifeless body. The water flows silently. The wind stops. Gleda's lips move, yet no sound escapes them. What is she saying? All you hear is your own heartbeat. You failed to save your son. He spent the last moments of his life alone. Your life is over. Or is it? You can barely make out Gleda's words. We're still alive, Dad. Pull yourself together. Lean on my shoulder. You become dizzy but manage to stay on your feet. I'm always composed, daughter of mine. You say, barely recognizing your own voice. I'll only fall down when I die. We should take Mark's body to Opakum. Ask Gleda to give a prayer for the warrior's ascension. Gleda nods hurriedly and fights back a sob. She begins whispering a prayer to ease the fallen warrior's ascension to the altar of the gods. Her voice gains more confidence with each word, and her tears begin to dry. You kneel beside your dead son's body and touch his cheek. It's stiff and cold to the touch. Your hands shake. Gleda kneels and unrolls the blanket. She's sobbing again. Here, let me help you, Dad. You clench your teeth with enough strength to nearly crack them. At least Leaky didn't live to see this, you say bitterly before you can stop yourself. Your company is ready to continue the journey, but anger has you rooted in place. Oh, Dad, my heart aches for Mark too, but we need to go. We have to get out of here. You're right, Gleda, but I can't forgive myself. How could I be so blind? Brent sent his bodyguards to kill my children, and I didn't see it coming. Do you realize that you are as good as that? But I'm alive, Dad. Everything's all right now, isn't it? We're still in danger. There's danger everywhere now, Dad. Maybe we should try to move faster. We're still a long way from Opakum. You're right, Gleda. We still have to reach Opakum. We set out immediately.
A Shadow Clan warrior serves his employer as long as it doesn't infringe his loyalty to the Shadow Clan. Treachery is unforgivable. Shadow Clan's code for warriors of peace.
Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here. You can actually save your son. You just have to move faster. You have to be quicker. I'm not sure how many days you have to reach the White Tower, but I did manage to save him in my previous half playthrough. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching and see you in the next episode. Take care, bye bye.